Here we go. There we are. So this is going to be later in the piece, as the paint lands and grows, a little bit of trees heading down. Now we're not noticing horizon. I don't want this dirty cut horizon line. I want to build it up, and for a horizon to happen, they happen organically. Now those are the trees there, and we have a little bit of a hill here with life on it. We can tell that there's houses up here, and that'll come out in the inorganic shapes that we add. Can I bring you guys a little bit closer? Would that be okay? Here we go. I'm just going to bring you to there so you can actually see just a little bit better. There we are. They said, I bet they'll never make it, but just look at us going strong. Now it goes differently from the regular canvases we're using. Usually the canvas comes out, so you paint around the edges. With this one, you'll notice, because it's framed, it indents in. So since it indents in, we're working with something quite unique, where we not only have to paint the edges, but get quite a unique feeling because we do it. Inside means we get this sort of bowl-shaped area to work in, an inch going in on every side to just play with. Whereas if it was the other way, you could argue that you almost begrudgingly do the sides of the canvas. Is that fair? Begrudgingly? Kinda, actually. There we go. Now these trees are very much in the style of Bob Ross. Just thrashing on some dark colours and saying it's done. There we go. That's not having Bob Ross on it all. That's a fantastic way to do a tree, if you ask me. There we go. Now there's some puddles here as well, some big pooling shapes. There we go. Lovely. And we're not far off moving off this delightfully dark colour. There we go. And going into, I'm not sure yet. Before I do, I'm gonna let that sea scoop. I'm taking a little bit of creative license there. The ocean's not like that. It's actually much more flat, but I'm going to expand the areas that I want to see more of. And that's what I want to see more of. Shania Twain. Oh yeah. A couple of good remixes too of Shania Twain. There's some amazing versions of those songs. And I love that. Okay. Not far off saying that that's enough. Which is wild. I felt like we only just started with this colour. Feels like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Now I'm supposed to be getting a there we go. Lovely. That'll work just fine. I'm supposed to be getting a bit of footage for a reel. So it won't be good quality because I'm hanging out with you guys. So hey Birdie, by the way. So it'll be HD. I think it'll be HD, and it'll come from the iPad. So if you look at the reel and you're like, that's a low quality bit of footage, you can be like, well, you know what? Seb did that because he wanted to hang out with everyone. So, and Marty, yes I do, but the YouTube channel is literally all the replays of these. So I started doing it so collectors could just have access to their videos of how it was made. But a lot of people have found a lot of purposes for it. ASMR, just general, something relaxing to have in the background. We're still on the, here we go, still on the thin fluid acrylics. It is sunny. Yeah, Birdie. You're an artist too, Birdie, and you may really enjoy just uploading. I know it's nerve-wracking sometimes to think that the whole world, I mean, you can make them restricted at first, but I just like the idea of, as a collector, someone who's about to buy a piece, they can actually watch the replays on YouTube and go, okay, this is his approach, stroke by stroke. You don't have to wonder how he does it. You can see it, you can feel it, you can be a part of it. And what we relate to is, when I say part of it, this art would be the same if we weren't sharing it. It would change, it would be different. Better, worse, I don't know, but very, very different. Because actually doing it as a team, and I say doing it as a team because you guys are here. Pixels coming through a phone, transferring themselves across the world, but being shared instantaneously. I feel like a reel is fun. Reels are fun, don't get me wrong. A quick video, yeah, we all love it. We can dance around and have a good time. But actually, the live ability to be here in this space now, that's something truly special. I personally, and most my stuff that I do in my life when it comes to my career in art, I do all of it live because I feel like it's the greatest thing social media has ever given us, to team up live, to be part of the process instead of, hey, here's a behind the scenes video of something that happened but you weren't a part of. You know, you can see it in hindsight. What if you were there? What if you were part of it? That's something very different. Alvaro, thanks for subscribing, you absolute legend. And it's great to have you as part of the team. Do you put that regular fast, do you put like regular or fast forward regular? Tripping over my words there. Birdie, do regular. A lot of artists put it on a hyperlapse. The hyperlapse is not only disorientating to watch because you're jutting around so much, they can't, it's almost, you feel like, I showed you the whole thing. No, you hit it. It's kind of like, oh, show me your new thing, and you just flash it out briefly. Let it go slowly. If it's a 5-hour process, a 15-hour process, a 2-hour process, a 30-minute process, let it be that. So much campaigning right now. Let it be that, own that. You don't need to race through and make it happen instantaneously. You'll be like, oh, that's a lot of memory. It is a lot of memory. You're gonna gobble up most of the memory on your phone. But that is okay. I do find after I've uploaded it to YouTube, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, then I can delete it off my phone and go back to normal. But until then, just make sure your phone can take about 4 hours of footage, you'll be fine. Oh, cheers, Marty. It'll always be there for you, Marty, and you'll also find the replays on a couple of places. I've started uploading them to Facebook, to Twitter, and to YouTube. So whatever your favorite is, it's all just there. I would do it on Instagram too, but they only allow 10 minutes. I'm like, I get lost in a conversation about Kung Fu Panda for 10 minutes. Surely that's not enough time. I can't upload 50 10-minute segments. Like, that's going to be annoying for me and for you guys. So that's why we do the occasional live one just on Instagram, just to sort of have some fun there too. Yeah, that's actually why that one exists in Lara. It's until I got told to settle them down a bit more, I used to liken pretty much a lot of my life philosophy to Kung Fu Panda, which, I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Jack Black is a panda, trying to find the reason he exists. Surely they can always be referenced. You like the emotes. Yeah, they're fun. They're fun. I'm just going to cover up these blue bits right now. I got excited with those. Kind of looks like a big volcano at the moment, but it'll come together. It'll come together. All right. Let's get a bit of blue. This is teal. Teal now. Now that sea will come back, like I was saying, with a dark turquoise, but right now, I'm going to expand the teal. Teal and turquoise, two beautiful colours. Beautiful colours. Now the first layer for the most part, needs to just dose the gesso with moisture. Make it loosen up, make it lose some of that tooth. Don't get me wrong, I like the tooth, but it needs to go in order to allow the work to actually, or the paint to actually sit beautifully on it. Fluid acrylics, like I say, means we don't get that texture, so that when we come back with the heavy bodied ones, we're able to play around more, have some fun. Here we go. Beautiful. Nice. Teal over Naples yellow. Just looks good, feels right. Whoop. One wild, crazy stroke. Now we can get that off with methylated spirits, turpentine. So I'm not too worried about strokes that actually go onto the actual frame itself. Like obviously if we can, let's avoid that, but if we do it, be that as it may, we'll be fine. Here we go. High fluid acrylics serving up some wins. There we are. Coming on around. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dance along with me. I wonder if I can here. Nah, you can't see enough painting, guys. This is the right position. I've got you in the right spot. I'm second guessing myself, but you guys are in the right spot, I reckon. Let me just make sure this other one's recording properly, because that'll be a... Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that'll be... That's a good trick. Perfect. Perfect. Get it. Constantly running around checking all your cameras. Jeepers creepers. Yay, the wind stopped. Has it? I don't know if it has. I think we're still in the fit. You jinxed it. Yes, you did. Do you like to change painting techniques, or do you usually stick to one? Oh my God, Alvaro, I change almost weekly. I go from gouache to egg tempera to acrylics to oils. Now, the reason I hang around on gouache is because I love how, as far as paint goes, it's one of the lowest amount of chemicals in it. About 1.5% of it has a little bit of chemical in it, but apart from that, it's completely clean. Tempera, because you get the sensation of making all the paint from scratch, which is the most amazing sensation you can have. And then acrylics, because they dry so fast, which allows you to do a lot of wild, fiery coats. You see, we couldn't be as rash with oils on this. You'd be like, yes, you can. Not easily. But with acrylics, we can just hammer on block colors and then make the layers transparent and bounce over the top of each other. And if it was to be oils, I love oils. Potency and color. But the potency and color you get, you trade the ability to work at speed. And speed isn't everything, but the ability to capture something in the moment that you have the energy to changes everything of how you make it. And sometimes you'll find that oil pictures seem more premeditated and still, whereas acrylic pictures have this wild, fiery nature to them. Why is that? That is because the wild, fiery nature can only come from something that can be immediate, be wild, be free. wild and free with intensive layering. And while I've done that a little bit with oils, your ability to do it is just tenfold when it comes to acrylics. A couple of shadows there. 1, 2, 3. Dance along with me. And I'll see you. All I'm saying, have no fear. These are nowhere near the best days of your life. Guess I'll see you in the mirror. You overgrown man. Let's go hug angels every chance you can. This is looking good. This obviously needs work. It'll get it. It'll get it. All right. That's enough greens. Something lighter. Where's my light, friendly, fun colours? Oh my god, did I just find my magenta? I did. Cheeky monkey. Hiding under all those paints. Let's get some of this in here. 1, 2, 3, come dance along with me. Let's see you. And all I'm saying, have no fear. Alright. Bunch of this Arctic blue. This is a heavy acrylic, which is naughty at this stage, but it's okay. Make it work. There we go. Splash and spread over the sky. Nice. Cover that gesso for me, baby. That's what I want. Just like that. All the way to the edge. Beautiful. Go a little bit over the edges. It's all right. I can get that off. I'm going to lash down here. It's going to ruin these trees a little bit, but I want to get that blue in behind them. This is the sky, that deep sky blue. You'll be like, well, why didn't you do the background first? Nah. If I did that, that would be a plan. And a plan usually kills chaos. Or tries to control it more than you can. More than you actually have the right to. Let that chaos flow. There we go. Beautiful. Well up to the edges there. I'm regretting not wearing my big shirt now. There's a no-chill sun. I think that. I missed a bit of the conversation there, but it looks like fun. Now don't be confused and think that this is going to be finished in a heartbeat. This first layer, hazy, you can see the way I'm adding the strokes. Is in a chaotic, wild manner. We're not trying to be sensical with our approach there. We're trying to be wild, truly ridiculous almost. And this looseness that we add in early in the piece, this is what builds that character into the work. You need that when you're young. Like Miley Cyrus' song. They say it used to be crazy. And Miley Cyrus wasn't actually talking about herself, she was talking about a painting. It used to be crazy. Then you build the detail into it, slowly. I think it's, I was writing about this morning, but I think what happens is you have to start with chaos in a painting, because a painting slowly tries to get itself towards entropy. Every brushstroke that goes on a painting, it's trying to make itself the subject matter. And in a way, that's why you have to stop a painting, because it starts to become too descriptive. And in fact, your only response to dealing with that sometimes is to actively destroy it, which happens. You're like, oh, just do a little bit more work, a little bit more work. Painting starts chaotic, moves towards entropy. Entropy means order, I think. It means moving towards control. Let's get a little bit of this. Perfect. This is a titanium colour. Keep playing with my fingers here. It's been wild to look here. Also got this one too, is when you travel with this, the edges are protected, which is kind of fun. There we go. They say I used to be crazy. I said I used to be young. For all those who hate Miley Cyrus, you've probably already moved on, but I'm sorry. I think her new album's great. How tall is the canvas holder thingy? I don't actually know, but it's a good one. It's been with me for a long time. It's broken in a few places and I've fixed it. And me and the canvas holder thingy, that's the scientific term, go back a long way. We've got one of those ride or die relationships, me and the canvas holder thingy. They say I used to be crazy. I said I used to be young. Titanium buffs going all over the show. There's some cliffs here. There'll be houses up here eventually, but so we're in no hurry to grab that. Do you wear sunscreen at the beach? It's a good idea. It's a good idea. The beaches in New Zealand especially you get quite sunburnt at. So a little bit of sunscreen goes a long way. Tighty. What's the next colour going to be? What is the next colour going to be? What's he going to use? There's something a little bit naughty in there. Just a wee bit naughty. This is going to be our red. You think, what's red doing in a beach painting? Well, if it wasn't there, it wouldn't look very real. We need that red to actually capture the character of the beach. We have a look-see here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, and we get those things that defines not only the trees but the human presence on the beach, because the trees and the human presence actually don't have I don't want to say don't have belonging, but aren't the typical things you find at the beach. And so there's this opportunity to capture a continuity between humans and nature. For at the beach, there's the sea and the sand. So both things are somewhat visitors. There we go. Just she's still famous, she doesn't say that. I said I used to be. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I like this end of the beach as well. It's kind of cute. A few people come down here, but no one really comes down here. So you get more of that space to yourself, which is kind of sweet. Kind of like that. That's enough red. Now, don't get enamored by perspective. You can get really excited with a painting like this and start seeing a point in the distance and everything coming out from it. That's coincidental. It's not what we're after. We are very much after the moments and expressions on the beach. You can see how those clouds and the beach both have these wild kind of strokes, which is kind of fun. But as we go, they'll start to separate a little bit. There's this continuity here and here. This line there. So, next colour there. I think we're going to grab a bit of grey. Dare I say it? A little bit of grey. Like, that's boring. Yeah, it's going to make a big difference though. It's going to make a big difference. Here we go. Do 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 do. La da do 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 da. Let's chuck a bit of this in here. This is the important stuff. Whew. And if you get a little bit on your shirt, you get extra points. Tones. Gonna make up quite a bit of this beach here. Whew. Whew. stopped. That wind is still throwing a party right here on this beach. I was hoping it would tone back a little bit, but no chance. Hello there, how are we doing, you two? That's good, I'm doing good, thank you. No, I've got a nice little bungee that holds everything in place for me, so I'm very lucky.
How long does it take to finish it then?
Oh, we'll call it finished now. Would you like it? $40. I like your pair of sunglasses there, it's good colour. Or anywhere between 5 and 20 hours, you never quite know.
No.
So that's where we're at. How's the walk going?
Good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You've got an accent, you've walked a long way.
Your second is a while, yeah.
Yeah.
18 years.
Fair enough.
Do you come down here often?
I come on down here every now and again.
Yeah.
A little bit of a painting session. Bit of fun, bit of sun.
Yeah.
So, see what we can get done before the wind gets too strong.
Yeah.
Or the sun leaves, one of the two.
Yeah. It normally drops a little bit, but it hasn't been recently, so.
Yeah, sometimes we get that little treat of a drop, don't we?
Yeah.
But see how we get on today. I think it'll drop by the time the
The sun goes.
sun goes. That's the one. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, mainly anything with lots of colour.
Yeah.
Lots of colour is my go-to. Yeah. So that's my favourite. As long as it's got lots of colour, don't get involved. You've lost your shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, pink. Here you go. Wish I wore a pink shirt today. I'm sick of wearing grey. I'm painting with grey. I'm wearing grey. Everything's grey. What's that?
You got more paint in the painters than your shirts. Paint on your shirt, which is one.
Yeah, I can't have everything, can I? If I'm going to have it in the painting, I can go without it on the shirt. Oh well, thanks for stopping by, guys. It's been a pleasure to have a chat.
Have a good day.
Catch you later. You guys have seen a lot of sun, haven't you? You've both got lovely tans.
January, but it's just January, so we can't invest in all weather.
Oh, I see. Clever. I like your style. Oh, thank you very much. We're in the wild early stages, so we're loose and woolly at the moment, throwing paint around all over the show. And then painting sort of go through an entropy, so it starts to may have more order as time goes on. But if you don't start with chaos, you sort of get stuck in this perpetuation of order. You're never really welcome in the chaos, and it tries to be a photograph but doesn't quite get there. So you need a bit of chaos. Oh, I don't know, it's pretty close to a photograph. Yeah, I reckon we're almost there actually. That's high definition if you ask me.
High definition.
We'll just keep playing around here with the last of the sunlight and see what we can get to.
It changes so quickly.
Has that all been done today?
Yes, yeah. So, slashing around with paint just today. Bring down a little box and the easel and you have at it. See how far you can get. First time you've seen me. I was probably shy, hiding away. But evenings are time to come, because when you're in the morning, the light's in a different position. Yeah, you got to be friendly with the sun and try and work that out and make sure you're in the right positions each time. can paint outside as long as the light's behind you. That's the trick. Reckon we'll get some Naples yellow now. Getting there though. How far on the beach are you walking?
All the way back.
First surf club.
Back to the surf club.
Not
In-
for that reason.
In for a pint? No,
You never know.
never know. I like that. All right, we'll find out. Maybe I'll see you there. I'll be in one of the booths saying, anyone want a painting? 50 bucks, can I get 50 bucks? Yeah, so I sell them online. Most of them are commissions. So we'll do a picture from a client who's got some inspiration or an idea, and we'll bring it to life together. But this one here is just because, what's that, sorry?
My face pixel.
Oh, I see. That's fun. That's fun. But yeah, so online, but typically for originals, there's not a whole lot available online. You've sort of got to commission them. Except for this one. This one's available. You can have this one if you like. It's pretty heavy actually, this one. It's the frame is deceptive. It's deceptive. Here we go. Yeah, as we go, I'll start adding more and more transparent gels into the paint. And so there'll be this layering where you'll see all the layers in, at the moment, 100% opacity, 50%, 30%, 10%. So you can actually see through all these different colours. Each little stroke trying to do its own little thing, its own little bit of intentions to make a picture, all coming together in a sort of harmony, hopefully. Hopeful harmony, call it. Yeah. So the phones do all the recording and things like that, so I can post about it and tell everyone about it and make sure the world knows that art exists. You know, try and put a little bit of joy in someone else's day, trying to do it full tide. Oh yes, yep, painting's my full-time gig. I thought you were saying, do I stay here till full tide? Sometimes I push it a little bit far, but I've got another 4 hours, I reckon. I got 4 hours till it reaches me. We'll see. I might get excited and run it too closely, but it usually hits your feet before it hits the painting, so I think I'll be all right. Happy days.
So you just got to visualise the sky then, have you, when you get to it?
Oh no, we'll just keep firing from the hip, and as the clouds change, the picture will change. And if it looks like a whole bunch of things that don't make sense, well, that's just what we ended up with. And that's part of the fun. You're allowed to do that with painting. You can't do that if you're a contractor or a builder. When a client comes back and says, how'd my house go? And you say, well, I took some creative influence and a lot of things changed. And so, long story short, you need some minor consents to get this approved. No,
Is this a commission?
this isn't a commission. This is just me firing from the hip.
Firing something out.
What's that, sorry?
You're just firing something out.
Yeah, just firing from the hip, having some fun. Yeah, and you hope that some strangers will stop by and then make, you know, an offer on it, you know, and then
By the red. Crimson up between,
yeah, you've got to get all the colours in there, otherwise the picture will look manufactured. Well, if you look at if you get a photo and you put it into Photoshop, rather than trying to say where are the colours, put it into Photoshop, increase the saturation right up, see what happens to it, put it right back down. Or go into the hues, grab red, and turn them on to like a vibrant blue, and you'll be like, oh, there's actually little pockets here that I didn't quite notice, but the computer knew they were there. And so as the artist, you've got to have that same sort of vision to think, okay, there is some streams or veins of it through the work that you're looking at. That's the, yeah. And sometimes you get it completely wrong, and that's part of the fun. Part of the fun. So you guys are flying home tomorrow, eh? Saturday. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to decide if you want to buy a painting. Plenty of time. There we go. I haven't got any cards, I'm so sorry. I should have some cards, shouldn't I? Should say the polite, lovely painter that you met. What's that? You're right. You're right, you're right. I need to start. Well, I'll tell you what, you might do that anyway because of old Google. It'll catch up on you. It'll be like you were standing beside that guy. Do you want to follow him? You can find me under Seb Gower. Seb, short for Sebastian. That's the one. Seb Gower. But if you're all the way here in New Zealand and you're flying home, the world might be too big and you might not be able to find me. Who knows? Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking. And safe trip home, guys. Look after yourselves. I'll do my best. You might see it in a few days on social media and you'll be like, oh, he ruined that. So there wants to be a point of sort of a swap, that from a distance you see the picture and then as you get close it turns into primal chaotic paint. And at about 10 feet you want to be thinking, what is it? Is it half chaos or half a real picture? And so it's quite nice to be having a cup of coffee because you can be there beside the painting with your tea and it's not this giant landscape or portrait stabbing out at you. You can just be there right beside it. But then when you're on the other side of the room, it actually adds to the vibe because you can make out the picture. So if you can dip your hands into both those cakes, you're away. What's the phrase? Dip into both the pools. Have your cake and eat it too. That's what we're after. And if we can get lots of paint on it, if you have it for months or years as you get your painting, you'll just keep noticing all these little new strokes or shapes or things inside of it. Hopefully.
We have got a picture of
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's real close to it. See, this distance there, you can't really make it out.
Yeah.
So way to the other side of the room, and you see three faces.
Oh, I see.
He told us the guy who took the photograph. He didn't frame these kids at all. He just happened to be walking around, just happened to see.
Yeah.
And he picked it, and then he zoomed in on it. When he wanted to do the illustration, is it? Produce this photograph.
Yeah.
Speculation. And he's just got this really good smiling, and you can see mischief in the face.
That's pretty fun.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, he was good.
Look at you, you're already collectors.
Yeah, well.
There you go.
There is some art, yeah.
We have got some another piece too.
Brilliant. All right. Hey, nice talking to you both as well. We'll catch you later.
You can pause it if you wish. Make sure.
Yeah, no worries. Did I miss a few things there, team? Ooh, Kaya. This is the lovely land of Auckland. So this is literally New Zealand's most popular city, and we are, it's got 1.6 million people. It's New Zealand's biggest city, and we're just painting on one of the beaches. How wild is that? How wild is that? A portrait of someone in all purples, absolutely, that would be phenomenal. I'd love that, and I wish I was the male Suri. That would be fantastic. You are right, Steve, and I actually do have some. I just forget to bring them with me. they were quite nice. They hung around for ask a lot of questions, but that's all right. Some people have more questions, some have less. It's part of the fun. So now we've got the whole beach to ourselves again. Pretty good, pretty good. Let me just see this little one down here and see how we're doing. Make sure this one's actually, yeah, this one's working fantastically. Awesome, that'll work. Da, 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 da. Stage where it's actually a couple of shadows not coming in from the trees. There we are. Across there. This one sort of comes down. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. And then there's a bigger one here. See, temptations to paint these puddles in blue, but they're actually more black. Kind of strange like that. So we'll make that work. Favourite colour to work with? The regulars know that. It's magenta. I'm going to get this box out of the way now. This has served me well, but it needs to move back a little bit. Hey guys, did you catch any fish? No fish? Oh well. Hey, plenty of fun and experience though. Alrighty toddy. There we go. Lovely. Un, dos, tres. La da dun 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 dun. La da 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 da. Do, 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 do. Oh, Santiago, this is the most amazing day. And if I didn't say, sorry, the favourite colour of mine to work with, somewhere between ultramarine blue and deep magenta. Though I usually call it, rather than deep magenta, brilliant magenta. And that's just because of the paint tube I usually buy. It's called Brilliant Magenta. Here we go. Un, dos, tres. Da 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 do da da. La da 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 do da da. A little bit of this in there. Take the sharp edge off that paint. Un, dos, tres. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do da da. La dee 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 da. Can I say hi to your friend Belle, Arabella? I think that's your name, but hello Bella, welcome on in, and thanks Alvaro, appreciate you. So, definitely, in this brief period we've had, the essence of the work is starting to appear. I'm starting to see the essence, but we're not there yet. I feel like I should almost get that chucked on the back of a t-shirt, but we're not there yet. We're gonna get there. Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Dum, da, da. La da di da do da da do da da. La da di da do da. Da da di da 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 do da da. La da di da do da do da. La da di da do da do. Here we go, this is Arctic blue. Raw Arctic blue now going on. You can see that sky, it's got that blue in it, but now we're watching those grey tones. And those white tones starting to overcome it, which is part of the fun, to be honest. Loving the shoes. I got these from an old shop, and I was very lucky. But honestly, should have been a shorts day. Should have been a shorts and a jandals day, but you know, sometimes life changes. It's fine. It's fine. But these shoes cost me, did I say $4? I think they were $6. $6. Too much to pay for shoes. Second-hand shops are the best. It's never too much to pay at a second-hand shop because you know that whatever you buy, the profits of what you buy are actually going to charity, which is pretty cool. Hey guys, how you doing? Come and be nosy, that's totally fine.
We couldn't sit out there and watch you and not look.
Yeah?
That's so cool.
We're painting the beach, so we're starting off a bit chaotic and wild, and then it will slowly start to take form. But yeah, so you can see a couple of little trees showing up through here. We might get excited and make the sea even bigger. I don't know yet, but we haven't really got a plan. We've got probably another hour or so of sunlight. Yeah, and I reckon I've got 4 hours before the tide. So yeah.
You're going to want to move.
Yeah. But we'll notice when the sun goes down or the water starts hitting my ankles, so we're totally fine. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Are you from Orewa or are you just visiting?
Warkworth.
Warkworth. All right, so you're down for the beach for the day?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. She does cake decorating.
You do cake decorating. So you're an artist too?
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So how long do you reckon it's going to take you to finish it?
That's a good question. I reckon somewhere in the realms of 5 to 20 hours.
Really?
So you never quite know when it sort of comes together. Yeah. I don't mean to be cryptic like an artist like that. Just sometimes, because we're trying to capture the beach and the character of the beach, and you'll come on between layers and think, actually, that's perfect. So you get that opportunity as an artist. If you're decorating your cake, you can't stop halfway around and go, you know what? I like that just the way it is. The bride and groom go, no, decorate the whole cake. Oh dear. That's another one I've done at today. So that's a portrait of a character called Phyllis Feathers. But now we're just painting the beach, doing that. But yeah, if you want to see some more of it, you can jump on Seb Gower.
Seb Gower?
That's the one. On
Yes or is it?
either one. You should be all right.
On what?
Oh, what is your favourite? Which one do you like the most? Yeah, Facebook works.
Yeah, you got Facebook.
Yeah. Dogs seem to really like my paintings.
Yes, well, like something different, you know. And
Yeah. How are you doing, by the way? That's fair enough.
acrylic, is it?
It's all acrylic, yes. Just because acrylic dries so fast, it's lovely for that quality.
Yeah, that's good.
You can get dry, fast drying with oils, but you just can't get that intensive, fast layering.
No, I never tried that.
There's and plus acrylics not as strong to sniff in, you know, when you.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah, oils are always quite pungent, I find.
They are.
Yeah, and I know that you shouldn't let just the smell stop creative process, but it is nice that
Yeah.
the beach smells like the beach. I like that.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful place down here. It's coming together, isn't it? You can, when, now, if you'd like to just walk 40 feet that way and stop for 3.5 hours, I'll add you to the painting. Can you just hold a stride position? Yeah, that's perfect, just like that.
Just don't walk on that painting, Jim.
That's all right, I'll lift this one up. I know it's fun, isn't it, Jasmine? Dogs love sniffing the paint. Not in a bad way, but just like, it's just interesting because it's a assemblage of colours, I think. It's all a bit exciting for them. Are you driving back to Warkworth tonight?
Yeah. I'm about to go to work.
I see. Well, I wish you all the best for decorating those cakes.
So is it that one?
That's me. Yeah, you've tracked me down. Yep.
I like the style, it's very cool.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You can copy it for cake decorating if you like. They'll be like, what's this? And you'll be like, it's expressive, that's what this is. Like, you're welcome, it costs extra. Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. Oh, well, we'll look forward to seeing the finished one then, eh? You gonna post it?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, safe.
Keep an eye out.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I can't wait for the comment. It'll be like, you ruined that. It was really great when we walked past. Expected it to improve. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, catch you later, guys. You can see that the colours we're adding now, we start off with this really expansive, wide range of pigments, but now the colours are actually, they're the in-between hues, which are creating that bit of fun depth to the work. Now, let me just flick up here and make sure I don't miss anything. Eva Dillison, I'm doing fantastically, welcome on in. And Joanne, yes, I'm up to date, we're golden. So, what I'll do with you guys though, just bear with me for a second because the sun's behind a cloud and it's going to come out. So we're going to use this little window to have some fun. And cheers, Santiago. Right, coming back to here. So if I pull you back to here, there we go. Can you see what I see? From this angle here, you can actually see the beach as I see it. You see that? Those hills, those little, what do you call that? A peninsula in the background and the trees up here. And then if I bring you in closer, you can start to see it from the angle you've been seeing it from. Come with me. Okay. Up here, we can still see those trees. You can see the water there. And you can see how I've taken a little bit of creative license and expanded the sea. It's a slither up here, but I'm like, you know what? We'll do a bit of expressionism and we'll just make it bigger, who cares? And then coming up close, you lose every everything. We just see absolutely wild, chaotic paint. So, chaos. What's that? I can see what that is. And that's the process. To actually create that questionability at that, at the 10 to 20 foot mark, and then create context at the 20 foot to 30 foot mark, and then create confusion and chaos at the 0 to 10 feet mark. If we can do that, perfection. That's what we're after. That's the goal. That's the dream. Okay. Over here. And thanks, Alvaro. I appreciate that. But at the same time, guys, it's really important to know there is no plan. There is no plan. It would be nice to have one. I know we love things like plans. I know we love to control. That's a human thing. We want to wrap our hands around it and understand it. But to create a painting, to create something that is inherently chaotic, we need to embrace the chaos. By accepting and allowing the chaos, it's the only true form of control we can get over a painting. And that sounds so whimsical, airy-fairy and stupid, but trust me, we don't do any guidelines, blueprint lines, undercoats of going, alright, here's the structure of it perfectly laid out. We're going to let things distort, let things change, let things be confused. And if we allow that to happen, we create our own, I say impressionism, like the distortion of the scene. We're getting more towards expressionism because by leniency, we're saying the sea is more important than the rest of the landscape. That's a very human or emotive idea. So this one, I'm still going to put it in the impressionism category, but it's the first one in those, is it the Venn diagrams? The circles that cross over? The one that crosses over into, it'd be impressionism, expressionism. The crossover between the two. That's what's happening here. Right. Enough explanation. More paint. I need some white. I need some white. Where did I put my white? Here we go. Beautiful. Un, dos, tres. Da 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 da. Some of that liquid. Liquid. Lovely. Easter is coming. Michael, I've missed you. I've had to remove TikTok for financial reasons. Happy to see you on my return. Oh, welcome on in, Michael. And fair enough. I hear TikTok's struggling in the US a little bit with the changes going on there, the privacy questions. So I don't know anything about that, but look, at the end of the day, at this point in time, where we are right now, it's allowing me to connect with, what's that, 53 people. 53 people somewhere on planet Earth will hang out here together. It's going to fill the taco for me. See that? Cute little taco. And that's going to stop the wind from taking my plate. Un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, siete. La da di da 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 la da top here. Beautiful. Right up into the tops of these trees. Just up there. Like that. Right in there. Okay, now we're talking, dear. I want you to come right up there into that cloud bank. Beautiful. Come on down through there. Beautiful. You can see how the sky's becoming a little more checkered as it changes while we're painting. So you won't get perfect formations of clouds up here. You'll get more of a dicing. Down here though, the strokes should be stronger, bolder, more intense, correct, because the sand, hypothetically, should change less in the sky, meaning that the clouds have been blown across the sky. Okay, let's get a little bit more in there. Lovely. 1, 2, 3. That song stuck in my head. Yeah, yes. Deal me up. A big old cup of art. We're on the right track. And cheers, guys. Have I ever tried digital painting? Honestly, yeah. And I'm not giving digital painting a hard time. Please don't take my reaction there as a Seb doesn't like digital painting, or God forbid, Seb thinks digital painting is the lesser. These would both be horribly incorrect. I love digital painting, but for me personally, I need that feeling of the brush on the canvas. I need that looseness and the chaos in the actual mediums you're using. I've got my little plate here, my cute little taco, and I get to be out here with something that's quite intrinsically primal, and I wouldn't want to take that away from it. A lot of the time I ask myself, how can I make this more chaotic? How can I make this more wild, more freeing? And that means I keep the brush. I have considered actually getting rid of the brush and swapping to finger painting, but the use of the bristles is just too much benefit in terms of the soothing nature of the strokes. So we've kept the brush, but honestly, I'm always seeking a way to make it more wild and chaotic. Yeah, the messiness and the fun, Samara, is the most attractive part of the paint. It's the allure in it. And I know that we like the tablets and the digital drawing because it gives us so much control over that mess, but I love that mess. I love the slip slop of the paint. I love just the dirty nature of the fact that the paints can mix and change in all these weird different ways without the control of the program. I think that's quite fun. It's quite chaotic, and I welcome that. And hey Cindy, how we doing? How we doing here? Yes indeed. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 There we go. Okay, let's get a bit more. It's another blue colour, but it's going to pop in all the right ways. Let me put this just through there. Lovely. It's going to be so lovely. It's going to sneak up through there. ultramarine spliced with Arctic blue doesn't exist. Is actually the sky. It exists in abundance on rocks, a little bit in the sea, but it's very much so just existing. And we would normally think blue would go, and that's okay. Oh my God, Seb, either sing the song properly, get a new song in your head, or cut it out. My sweet, sweet Lord. There we go. Couple little dots through here. Un, dos, tres. It's midnight here. You're about to go to bed. Fair enough, Cindy. But I appreciate you joining in while you're here. It's 4:46 here in New Zealand, so we've got a bit more time up our sleeves here, but it's not far off getting late here either, especially because tonight I'm watching Casino Royale, which is going to be quite fun. Put just a few little droplets in the sky, but I'm not going to get excited. That's plenty. Get over here. Lovely. And every day I look across the office floor, there you are. Yes, I am. This is the beach. Let's get this positioned. There we go. Just working a iPad at the same time. Just working an iPad. La da 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 da. Food, glorious food. Hot with chocolate. All right. Another colour, let's get some Indian yellow. Fresh plate. Oh, that wind's going away, which is, oh, spoke too soon. Back it comes. Fair enough. Okay, mix this together. It's going to give me a fun little greenish colour. I'm going to dabble with this. Not over the top, just in a few little pockets to expand out some of the colour sets. There we go. La da 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 da. Ba bee ba da da ba. Boo da 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 da. Beautiful. And then we're going to get up in here as well. Ah, there we go. Bask me in sun, baby. need vitamin D. Hello, Paul. How are we doing? Welcome on in. Long time no see. Good to have you back. Thanks, Kayla. Appreciate you. And Marty. Why don't I have Snapchat? Snapchat. I feel like the kids these days are more hip than me, and they can have Snapchat. More of an Instagram and TikToking kind of artist. So that's just my style. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Do. I just want you to know. See if that sun comes out again. Otherwise, ooh, grey. Great question. Hey, Stephanie. It's a great question. I'm left-handed, so sometimes the camera flips it the other way around, and it's not fully correct. But if it does that, just in your mind, reverse it back the other way. I know that can be challenging to do, but if you can. Okay. Right. We'll dabble with a few other little colours, see how we get on. We're going to mix some white into this colour. I don't think we're quite done yet. So, see what we get to here. A little bit of white and a little bit of, cheers Stephanie, a little bit of gloss fluid medium. There we go. It's a powerful stroke, that one. These shifting clouds. Always with these shifting clouds. I can call the wind and say, hey, can you stop moving those clouds just for like 2 or 3 hours? See ya. G'day mate, how you doing? Yeah, good. Taking the baby for a walk?
Oh, man.
That's fun.
Yourself?
Yeah, just smashing some paint on a canvas.
Yeah.
I like your cloth there, that's quite fun.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Oh, nice, man. You got a series going?
Yeah, just smashing some paint around, trying to make a picture of a landscape. We'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
How old's the young one?
She's 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
First one? That's exciting. That's fun.
How long does it take you?
5 to 20 hours.
Okay.
Done about 2. It'll probably stay in a similar form to what it is right now.
Yeah.
But what you keep doing is adding these like transparent layers on top.
Yeah,
and what they'll do is you'll just start seeing through all these little paint strokes.
Yeah, okay.
And you can kind of make out the landscape, but also it's chaotic. And
So
that's kind of fun.
When did you start there?
Oh, jeepers, you'd be testing me maybe 47 minutes ago?
Yeah, okay.
And we're just
you
hammering away.
yesterday though, right?
Yeah, I was. Did you see me then as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You had the baby with you though, eh?
Yeah, man.
And you're like, I'll just watch out for this fella. He looks a bit strange. If he comes back, I might approach him. But right now, we might give him some space, eh?
Meters that way last time, mate.
Yeah, I was. Yep.
Changing your angle.
But I like the spot here, eh? It's a little bit quieter at the centre of the beach. When you're in the centre of it, you're, yeah.
There's a few people coming to you.
Yeah. Oh well, everyone's really nice and stuff, but like sometimes getting that cruisy quiet into the beach is pretty mean.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And what, you time lapse live?
You got time lapses and you got filming things, you got all sorts, mate.
Cool.
It's 2024, everything that can film you've got on, eh?
I'll keep an eye out, man.
Champion. Have a good walk. Catch ya. All right. Let's get a little bit more through here. Imagine all the people living for today. Sorry to the regulars who hear me singing that song all the time. Imagine all the people. All right, I reckon we'll hold fire on that one there. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes we do have a long day at work. We've all been through that, but it's an absolute privilege to have been here for yours. And the whole purpose of being on these lives is to try and spread a little bit of joy and a little bit of vitality. So it's an absolute pleasure to know that it's done just a little bit of that for you today. That's cool. That's cool. You know, I've got a little bit more white than I anticipated. Actually, so we're going to get to work. See if we can spread it out a wee bit. Get it on this canvas. And then the next layers, like I said, to our friend on the beach, we'll be using a bunch more opacity, going into more transparent layers as we continue on our little artistic quest. Hello, Xavier. Welcome on in, Xavier. What was your favourite childhood thing? Honestly, my favourite childhood thing was art. This isn't just something that I do. I live and breathe art. And the reason why I was able to pursue that more as a kid is my mother put lots of creative things in front of me. Stephanie, the wind is possibly one of the artist's biggest challenges, but honestly, I embrace that. It makes the paint dry faster. It means I put this bungee in to hold everything in place. The wind is chaos. The wind is absolute chaos, but if you don't welcome in chaos, you might have to question yourself and how much control you're trying to seek over your work. This is a mixture, great question, Denver. This is a mixture of expressionism and impressionism. So we're dabbling away from the conventional impressionism, being that I've expanded some things and shrunk others, just to help it be the sort of environment I want to pursue. Did I have to do that? No, I didn't. But I've deviated from reality. And as soon as you've done that, you have sort of left the realms of impressionism and you've navigated more towards expressionism. You've let your emotions inside accentuate certain things and close off certain things, which, wonderful though it is not, in my mind, true impressionism. It's a beautiful thing in of itself. So it's a hybrid. I'd say it's a hybrid. And we're making good ground on it. It's chaotic, it's wild, it's everywhere. It's fun. It's fun, that's what it is. And that's the key. Anyway, cheers, Stephanie, I appreciate that. And Amado, I think, am I going to use that on anything else? Oh, the sun's peeking out a little bit. Let's do one more colour. Let's do another colour. What's it going to be? Would be a bad place for you. You'd be like, what's he going to get? It's going to be so exciting. Oh, I don't know about that. It's going to be a little bit of black into the tans that we're already using to make this like, we've got the greys here, we've got the yellows. I want to get this crossing point between the two. That's going to be, oh, look at the shape around here. That's the beauty behind this type of art. This pre-framed box that I'm using means we don't paint around the edges, we paint into the edges. Wild. Anyway, so this is going to be very similar, but actually beautiful. Peeling the paint off with that grey. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. La da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da dee da do da, la da do da dee, la da dee da do 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 da, la da dee da do da, la da do da dee, la da dee da do da. There we go. Wonderful. We'll pause there. Cheers, Alvaro. I appreciate that. All right, guys. Alvaro, it's funny you say that. My scholarship for university was sculpture. So sculpture was my thing. But paint's always been my calling. Yeah. No, sculpture's my number one. But at the same time, my pursuits in sculpture that made it great was the philosophy I was able to pursue sculpture with while I was taking paint too seriously. And I was able to turn that on its head and actually bring that same philosophy of sculpture to painting. And by doing that, I altered my entire style and inspiration. It completely changed me. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. The sun's tucked itself away now, and the beach is getting cooled. So I'm going to do that, take these all back to the house, pack myself up, and I will see you guys. Do a sculpture? Maybe. Could be quite fun. Get some clay, do a big face, do something stupidly wild. We'd need good lighting though, because the one thing that sculpture lacks is colour, and that's something I love. I love colour, and we lose that. Anyway, cheers Alvaro, cheers Stephanie, cheers Amodo, and Cindy. I'll catch you later. Anyone else who's been here since the start, you're an absolute legend. It's been a pleasure being out here painting with you. Ooh, we got a little bit more sun. That's fun. No, but we've committed. I folded my tacos up. Tacos have been folded. It's too late to go back now. So I'm gonna go make some dinner. I think that's a good plan. I don't know what's for dinner, but we'll figure that out when we get home. Anyway, cheers guys. Cheers Joe Smith. Catch you later guys. I know, but we'll be back like tomorrow, soon as can be. Bye guys. Oh, before I go, I'll do one last little twist with you. So you can see there, that's what we're painting. See the trees there, trees there, trees there. Those sort of hellish thing coming out there. See, I've expanded a bit more. The house is on the finish of the beach. And this part here, this bluish part, that's the reflections that you see in those puddles behind the tide lines. That's what we're up to. It's been an absolute pleasure guys. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you later. Bye now.